Have you ever found yourself reaching for your phone without even thinking about it? It is almost a reflex, isn't it? The little device in your pocket buzzes and you immediately feel a pull to check it. You might be in the middle of a conversation playing with your children, trying to focus on an important task at work. But that small vibration or sound is often enough to break your concentration completely. This constant stream of pings, notifications, alerts keeps our brains in a state of high alert. We are always waiting for the next message, the next email, the next update from social media. It is a cycle that can feel impossible to break, and it is taking a toll on our ability to be present in our own lives. This non-stop connection to the digital world was designed to make our lives easier and more connected. In many ways, it has. We can talk to loved ones across the globe and access information in seconds. But there is a hidden cost to this convenience. Our attention has become a scarce resource, constantly being pulled in 100 different directions at once. Think about the last time you sat down to read a book or simply enjoy a quiet moment. How long did it take before your hand instinctively reached for your phone? This is not a sign of weakness. It is how these technologies have been designed to work. They are built to capture and hold our attention for as long as possible, often at the expense of our own well-being. The result of this endless digital noise is a feeling of being constantly overwhelmed and mentally scattered. Many of my patients tell me they feel tired all the time, yet they struggle to switch off their minds at night. They feel busy and productive, but at the end of the day, they are not sure what they have actually accomplished. This is because our brains are not designed for the level of multitasking that modern life demands. When we are constantly switching between tasks, replying to an email, scrolling through a news feed, then trying to get back to our original work, we lose focus and energy. This is what I call digital overload, and it is a modern health problem that affects millions of us every single day. It is time we asked ourselves a powerful question. Are we using our technology, or is our technology using us? Taking back control is not about throwing away your smartphone or deleting all your accounts. It is about becoming more intentional with how we use these powerful tools. It is about creating boundaries that protect our mental health, protect our focus, protect our most important relationships. This guide is designed to help you do just that. We will explore simple, practical steps you can take to reduce the digital noise and rediscover the peace and clarity that comes from being truly present. It is a journey towards a more balanced, fulfilling life, and it starts with a single conscious choice to unplug. So what exactly do I mean when I talk about a digital detox? The word detox might sound a bit extreme, as if you need to go on a strict diet, but in this case, it is much simpler and more gentle. A digital detox is a period of time when you voluntarily step away from using your digital devices like smartphones, computers, tablets. It is not about punishing yourself or rejecting technology forever. Instead, think of it as a reset button for your brain. It is an opportunity to break the cycle of constant connectivity and give your mind a much needed rest from the endless stream of information and stimulation that our screens provide us with every moment of the day. The reason a digital detox is so important for our well-being is that our brains need downtime to function properly. When we are constantly scrolling, swiping and clicking, we are keeping our minds in a state of high arousal. This can lead to a build-up of the stress hormone cortisol, which can make us feel anxious, irritable, and unable to relax. Taking a break from our devices allows our nervous system to calm down. It is like taking a long, deep breath after holding it for too long. This simple act of disconnecting can help lower stress levels, improve your mood, and restore a sense of inner calm that you may not have realized you were missing. A digital detox can look different for everyone, and that is perfectly okay. For some people, It might mean taking a full weekend off from all screens. They might go camping, spend time in nature, or simply leave their phone in a drawer from Friday evening until Monday morning. For others, a full weekend might feel too difficult at first. A digital detox could be as simple as having a few screen-free hours every evening, or deciding to not use your phone for the first hour of every day. Before you can start making changes, you first need to understand where you're starting from. You cannot navigate to a new destination without knowing your current location. The same is true for our digital habits. Many of us use our phones so automatically that we are not even aware of how much time we are spending on them, or which apps are taking up most of our attention. The first practical step in any digital detox journey is to simply observe your own behavior without any judgment. This is a fact-finding mission. You're a detective, and your own digital life is the case you're trying to solve. A great way to begin this process is by using the tools that are already built into your smartphone. Most modern phones have a screen time or digital well-being feature in their settings menu. Take a look at this. It will show you how many hours you spend each day, which apps you use the most, how many times you pick up your device. The results might surprise you. I remember when I first did this, I was amazed at how much time was going into checking emails and scrolling through social media feeds. Seeing the numbers in black and white is a wake-up call. How do you start your day? For many of us, the very first thing we do, even before our feet touch the floor, is reach for our smartphone. We check emails, scroll through news headlines, catch up on social media posts from overnight. This might seem harmless, but it has a profound impact on how the rest of our day unfolds. When we start our day by reacting to the demands and dramas of the outside world, we put ourselves in a state of stress and reactivity. We let other people's agendas set the tone for our morning instead of setting our own intentions. This can leave us feeling rushed, anxious, and behind before breakfast. Imagine a different kind of morning. Instead of being jolted awake by digital information, you wake up gently. You take a few moments to stretch, breathe deeply. Think about what you want to achieve today. You have breakfast without a screen, perhaps listening to music or chatting with your family. Create a buffer between waking up and the digital world so your brain can wake calmly and start with focus. Stop using your phone as an alarm clock and pull companus time, a practical game-changing tip. With an alarm on your phone, you end up picking it up and engaging first thing. You turn off the alarm, then see a dozen notifications waiting. It's an easy trap to fall into. Instead, buy a simple, old-fashioned alarm clock. Every single ping, buzz, flash from your phone is a tiny interruption. It is a demand for your attention. Look at me. This is more important than what you are doing right now. While a single interruption might not seem like a big deal, the cumulative effect of hundreds of these throughout the day is enormous. It shatters our focus, making it incredibly difficult to concentrate on any task that requires deep thought. You can take back control of your attention by being ruthless with your notifications. The most important step is to go into your phone's settings and turn off all non-essential notifications. Our phones have become so integrated into our lives. They follow us everywhere we go. They are on our desks while we work, on the table while we eat, and on our bedside tables while we sleep. To create a healthier relationship with our technology, it is essential to create physical spaces where phones are simply not allowed. These are what I call sacred spaces or no phone zones. These are areas in your home or your life that are reserved for connection, relaxation, and focus, free from the distraction of a screen. One of the most important no phone zones you can create is the dinner table. When we eat with our phones next to us, we are not fully present. Make a family rule: no phones at the table. Use this time to talk about your day share stories and truly connect with your loved ones. One of the biggest reasons we spend so much time on our phones is simply out of habit and boredom. When we have a few spare moments, what do? We pull out our phones and start scrolling. A crucial part of a digital detox is not just taking things away, it's about adding things back in. Rediscover the joy of real-world activities that engage your mind and body. What did you love to do before smartphones? Draw, play a musical instrument, build models, read books for hours. Many of these were pushed aside. Your detox is the chance to bring them back. Find activities that get you into flow where you lose track of time. If there is one room in your house that should absolutely be a no-phone zone, it is your bedroom. The quality of our sleep is one of the most important pillars of good health. Our use of screens at night is one of the biggest things that can disrupt it. The blue light emitted by the screens of our phones, tablets and computers sends a signal to our brain that it is still daytime. This suppresses the production of melatonin, the hormone that tells our body it is time to sleep. The most effective solution is to create a strict digital sunset rule. Stop using all screens at least 60 to 90 minutes before you plan to go to bed. Charging your phone outside of the bedroom is a critical part of this. So what can you do during this screen-free wind-down period? You could read a physical book. The idea of a digital detox can sometimes feel overwhelming. You might think you need to make drastic, sweeping changes all at once, but this is not the case. In my experience, the most sustainable and successful changes are the ones that start small. It is the little habits practiced consistently over time that lead to the biggest transformations. Think of it like improving your diet. You could start by simply adding one extra portion of vegetables to your dinner each night. In the same way, you can start your journey to digital balance with one small, manageable change. For example, you could try the one screen rule. This means that when you are watching television, you put your phone away. Another idea is the 5-minute rule. When you feel the urge to check your phone for no reason, just tell yourself to wait for 5 minutes. The journey to digital balance is not a race to the finish line. The goal is not perfection, it is progress. As these small changes become habits, they will start to add up. You will slowly but surely reclaim hours of your time and buckets of your mental energy. You will find that you are more present, less stressed, and more in control of your own attention. The benefits are waiting for you. Imagine waking up feeling refreshed after a deep, restorative sleep, free from the blue light of a screen. Picture yourself having dinner with your loved ones, fully engaged in conversation without the constant distraction of a buzzing phone. Think about the satisfaction of finishing a work project, reading a book with uninterrupted focus. It is your turn to unplug and thrive.